மொத்த குடும்பம் மாப்பிள மாதிரி ரெடியாவற இந்த கல்யாணம் ராம்ராஜ் கல்யாணம்.
South India's #1 travel brand. You know you are special when you're with GT Holidays.
Your dream plot awaits for you at OMR, ECR and GST with Nama Family Group.
G+ కి వస్తున్నాం.
G+
Galatta Plus.
Oh, Sankranti ki vastunam. Now G+ ki vastunam.
Yeah, so very happy for you, Anil Ravipudi.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
What is it? 200 crores now?
So first week gross almost 203.
Okay. And it's doing crazy business in the US.
Yeah.
Some 2 million, whatever.
Around 2.5.
Yeah.
It's almost it's reaching
because
by
nowadays everybody only talks about the numbers. Nobody wants to talk about the film.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, this is outgrossing this.
Numbers means it's the acceptance of the public. So
I know, but sometimes, you're like, why are the people talking only about the numbers? But
now
so we're also
that's
talking
ultimatum,
about
no?
the numbers.
So when if you put an election, what do you talk about that? Seats. How many seats this party got? How many seats that party got?
See, this is why your films become a hit. This logic is really
Correct,
good. you know.
The majority, numbers, that only decides victory.
Yeah, so numbers are really everything.
yeah.
So, it is obviously not easy to make one hit. You've made a series of hits. You've never had even an average performer kind of a thing. Every time you go into a film, do you feel a pressure? Oh my God, next film also, I want an unbroken record or something like that?
Definitely. So while releasing the movie before 1 day, 2 days, it's like a hell to me. So what's going to happen now? So because my all previous films were super hits, maybe this film going to work or not. The 2 days, no, that's like a hell. So after the release, luckily every film worked out very well at box office, and this film also worked out very well. Now I get relaxed for some time, and I'll take time, and I'll do analysis on myself and what kind of a film I made before and what kind of a film I have to do next. So every film I do analysis and I put some group discussions. So what kind of a genre we have to go and what kind of a script next we have to attempt. So like that, I'll do proper analysis before the film. So that's why mostly 60 to 70%. So the mistakes won't happen. So that's the way I do the things.
So that's really great. Can you tell me, in your eyes, what is a mistake in Sankranti?
So Sankranti ki vastunam, maybe second half I can use that Bully Raju even better. So that is the mistake. For myself, I felt like that. In the first half, his track worked out very well.
Yeah.
So coming to second half now, I went through the screenplay and the characters, that crime comedy and the dead body track and the Venkatesh Garu and the wife and the girlfriend, that's a fun track between them. So I focused on them, not that boy. So if I could have another chance I'll get, definitely I'll go and do one more sequence for that boy. So maybe that cornfield episode, no? You remember? There is a chance to put his something for him.
Right.
Yeah.
But did you come up with that character, that boy? He's the funniest character in the movie.
Yeah.
His one-liners are just outrageously funny. But is he a response to Rana Naidu? Because that
So
was
do you think that only Rana Naidu have a bad words in
No,
ODT?
because this is a Venkatesh film.
Yeah.
And this character is coming as a son.
Yeah.
So I just thought maybe you're teasing.
Maybe it's like a random coincidence. For me, no, I am keep on watching.
Because you're also saying that because he's seeing OTT and all
I keep on watching in series in OTT, no. So like Money Heist or some other films, so directly they are dubbing in Telugu. So one day I just saw one Telugu dub version of one web series. Whatever the bad words, no, they literally straight adoption of Telugu. So very bad words. You can't see with the family, but you can't help. That's their job and they did it. So what if the kids, if they are watching it, something, no, if some spoiled kids are there, if they learnt the all bad abusing words, what will happen? So that's the thought I got in my mind. So that's why just we can use it in a funny way. So we're not teaching it. We are not at the same time. We can give that some like awareness. So just stay away, put the kids away to the OTT web series, which they are like adult contents. So if something, what if the kid becomes like this? So that kind of thought I got, that's why I put it in the film. After that whole scene, one guy is there, if you followed that guy or not, that Sarpanch character. So in Telugu there is a dialogue like that. Uri peddaga meeku asalu as a village sarpanch I have a suggestion for you. So just please remove your OTT immediately, otherwise the kid going to spoil even more.
That's what is there. Yeah,
so-
because that OTT line was there.
Yeah.
That's why I thought maybe you're spoofing Rana Naidu.
No, so must be like a coincidence, but there are so many, not like only not only Rama.
No,
there
because
are
this
so
became so famous because, oh my God, Venkatesh Garu was like saying bad words. You
So
know, it's
people
like,
were enjoying it like anything. Everyone sees like a cute. The boy
it's
also
cute,
talking in a
no,
cute
no, I'm
way.
talking about Rana Naidu because it caused that controversy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it was like,
So
oh my God,
in-
you know, this
So
he's
in my
speaking.
film, yes, I dealt it in a decent and cute way.
Okay, so you're talking about that thing, right? That Sarpanch saying that. You make fun films, entertaining films. Why do you need a message in these films?
So in every film, coming to all my films, since my first film, Patas, so I try to do or I try to give some a message or some a good thing, taking back from the data. So what you say that like take away, whatever it is. So that kind of a thing, whole film, after the finishing the film, not only entertainment, not only action, not only like everything. So just tell one nice thing or concept or whatever it is. So in Patas, if you go into the Patas, I discussed so much about the police officers. There is an interval sequence. It's a beautiful message I gave. How police work sacrifice their lives for the public and the department. It went out very well into the public. After that, Supreme, if you come to the Supreme, there are 6 to 7 physically handicapped people, disabled persons. I put a big fight with them in the film. There is a big action sequences with them, and that became like a viral content. So that gave so much confidence to those kind of people.
Right.
And after that, as whole film I did on Ravi Teja visually challenged.
Yeah.
And they are very confident more than us, and they are very focused more than us, even though they don't have eyes. That kind of a characterization you have, and that also worked out very well. In F2, I discussed about the wife and husband relationship. So how you deal the problems in marriage, so how do you deal wives, and how you say sorry to them, how you say thanks to them. So the kind of all points I discussed in that film. After that, Sarileru Nikevaru.
Yeah.
Coming to Sarileru, I discussed about the army and how the army family affects if one person lost his life for the country, how the mother feels. The army people's mothers, army people, families, how they emote, how they feel. That kind of things I showed in that film. After that, F3. Even though it's a comedy film, again there I discussed about money. So how much money is important in our life. So don't go for greediness and everything. So don't spoil your life. That small thing I did. I showed, and coming to Bhagwan case, you all know about that. And it's like Banao Beti Ko Share, and how you raise the girl child like a share. So that kind of a concept I worked in that. And it also went very well into the public. And now coming to Sankranti Vasanam, I touched one nice cute point about the gurus and teachers. So there are so many teachers who inspired us, and we are here, and there is a great inspirational thing happened maybe now past about he must be a teacher, he must someone, anybody will come in there. No? So it's our responsibility to remind them, or it's our responsibility to go and meet them, and it's our responsibility to go and eat some food or go for a lunch to their house, because they don't tell that I have this problem, so please help us. They have a self-respect. So go and meet them. Not only our friends meet for get-togethers. Just go for our teachers, whoever inspired you like that. So it's always I feel like a social responsibility. So whatever the comments I get, whatever the response I get, I'll try to deliver some good message or some good things in my life, in my films, along with the entertainment.
Right.
I feel it's my responsibility.
You know, as a member of the audience, not as a director, not as Anil Ravipudi, the director, but as somebody who's sitting in a chair and watching a movie, any movie, why do you think Sankranti ki won over Daku Maharaj and Game Changer? Why do you think people, I mean, I'm just trying to understand what people want today.
So this always like a puzzle to any filmmaker. See, I didn't expect this kind of victory. I didn't imagine at all.
You have Victory Venkatesh.
You know, we have a Victory Venkatesh, of course. See, so I am not disrespecting the other films. So they have.
No, this is not.
So
say
the Daku
good,
also
bad,
became a
whatever,
good super hit film, and I don't want to compare to that films. And so filmmakers know always we believe our content. So we always pray that please make this film super hit, and the run and the revenue and decide by the public. So at that point of time, what they are thinking, at that point of time, what kind of film they want to see. that is any day it's like a casino.
Right.
It's a luck factor will work. So I'm not saying that 80% is like that. So 80% is people's public taste. They want to watch this kind of family entertainment since a long. The last 3-4 years, if you observe, there is no this kind of family entertainers came into the theaters. All kind of like a world building films and suspense thrillers and devotional films, whatever this kind of films. So there are no family entertainer came into the theaters. So there are certain audience are there. So they want to come to the theater, they want to enjoy the film and they want to celebrate the film in theater. So maybe that one reason, and 20% it's the time and the luck factor, everything work regarding in the competition, whatever the film is going to win. So these two things happen in my point of view. The majority 80% is that there is a vacuum. These kind of family entertainers are not seen since a long. So that is the one major reason. So, and the promotion, the promotional campaign, whatever our team, it went into the public in deeper roots. It became every promotional content, whatever reasons, become viral. So the everybody in Telugu states, wherever the people are decided we want to watch this film. That kind of euphoria we created before the release. So that is one major asset for this victory. So obviously they came that kind of a positive mindset. So whatever they expected, no, the fun and the audio and the whatever the Galatta, Allari, everything is there in the film.
And there were hit songs. So.
Hit songs and Venki Garu and the two girls, the women two characters are very strong. So every woman, the coming to the whoever the Bhagyam character, Aishwarya Rajesh character, they related very easily. It's a wife character.
Yeah.
So they relate every mannerism and every the thing, whatever the Aishwarya Rajesh did, everything they connected very well. So that's why these three things worked for Sankranti for this big victory. In my concern, I don't know.
But that's good analysis, you know, like I think because last year when last 2024 Sankranti, when Venkatesh had Sandav that released, it was a little dark.
Because now it is not his strength.
Yeah,
so, and it's not the right time to release.
That's exactly what he said in an
Pongal
interview. He said that you know, the film itself is not a bad film, but the timing of the film was a wrong thing. So in Sankranti releasing like a dark action drama, whatever.
But even Baradwaj, the Sankranti meant for families. So everybody, it's like they gather into everybody they go to villages and every 30 to 40 members they are celebrating together. So these kind of family films, so they can celebrate even better.
Right.
So that is the one thing, another advantage for this Pongal, especially the Sankranti festival.
Right. Like we began the conversation with numbers. You have great numbers of people coming to your films and watching them, which is why you're getting these numbers at the box office. But you also have many numbers of people who troll you and they say, you know, your comedy is outdated, your views on women or whatever, they're regressive and things like that. What do you have to say about those kind of comments?
See, already in some other interview I gave this answer. Who is not trolling in this country?
Yeah.
Who is not trolling by anybody in this country, even Prime Minister, and even anybody,
right?
Any star, all stars. The other fans going trolling them, and this other fans come trolling this other hero. It's coming every day. There is a good in society. At the same time, there is a bad in society. Likewise, there is a good in social media, and there is a bad in social media. So the thing is, where you are going to exist, and which is you're taking to your heart. So I always go and find where is good, and I always go and find who are appreciating me, and always who are watching my films, and who are appreciating my work, and who are calling me and who are talking to me and who are giving these numbers, who are watching my films. This is my bank. So I have to think about these kind of people.
Yeah.
If they didn't like my film, that is the biggest tension for me. That's the biggest worry for me. So then I have to recheck, then I have to work on myself. So 1 or 2 people or 3 people, they can comment any film, not only my film, any film. They can comment on Bahubali also. They can comment on Avatar also. So what's the point to think about them?
See, the reason I ask is because you released a video, you know, about that vegetarian food, non-vegetarian food. You know, like remember saying that only non-vegetarians will know what it's like to eat non-veg food.
So in one interview, I said, I think, so if you go to the hotel, so I said on one example, if you go to a hotel, so different kind of people are there, they have different tastes.
Taste, yeah.
So some people will go and eat idli, some people will go and ask for dosa. So suddenly the people who are the person who is having idli, hey, that's a bad dosa. How can you say that bad dosa? That is his taste.
Yeah.
Is
No,
that
but I'm
right?
saying because you that became that clip went out quite a bit, so
Yeah.
it almost seemed like
So you see,
you took it to heart.
whenever I get an opportunity, I try to explain what I'm going to, what is my worth and what is my capacity, what is my strength. I am trying to explain.
Right.
So this is my strength and this is my kind of films. There are so many people are ready to watch my films. That is the biggest result I
Right.
got now with the Sankranti Kostunam. The simple example. So 200 crore. So it's a minimum budget. We shot it in 75 days. It's like 200 crore in a week. How many footfalls? I didn't know how many footfalls. I have to take
Yeah.
the number exactly
Yeah,
footfalls.
yeah.
So now the answer I gave with my success. So that's why I don't give answer in Twitter or I don't want to give answer in a social media like Instagram or Facebook. Wherever I go, the people are commenting me. But simply I go, hey, I'm not like that. So I'm this kind of a person. I'll make this kind of a films. I don't want to give the answers through this media. I
Right.
always try to give my answer through this media
Yeah.
by my work.
I also saw you say like, because I was always wondering why do you give importance to these comments, right? It's like
Simple.
like
Ignore.
you ignore social media completely.
100%. So see, in the beginning days, it affected me. It affected me a lot because, arey yaar, I am giving back-to-back hits. I am giving every film a profit to producers, and audience are enjoying my films. They are very happy. Why you are torturing me? Why you are giving this kind of toxic comments to me? So like that, chalo, leave it. So it is affecting my work. I am keep on thinking, okay, I have to change my working style. Okay, I can try this genre. Okay, I can leave the entertainment. I can go do another kind of a movie. So I'm going to into confusion state. See, 1 lakh people are appreciating you. Not maximum 15 to 20 people or 20 to 25 people or 30 to 40 people are tweeting about your work, and you are working for these 30 40 people, or you are working for your lakhs of people who are appreciating your work. What is the probability you have to take?
Yeah.
So I just took, this is the right way to go. This is not the way. If I go this way, I can't do Sankranti Kostunam.
Yeah.
Simply I go and I try in another genre, a different experimental film or something. So now this is my genre, this is my strength. Here I can play my game better. So that's why I choose this way and I'm going in this way. So I'm delivering successful films, and the pictures, depending upon the releases or depending upon the whatever the different seasons, my all films worked out very well. All films become money spinners and all films become profitable ventures to the producers.
One gets the feeling that like people who make comedies or entertainers generally are not regarded as much as
Maybe.
other directors. Do you
Maybe.
feel that sometimes?
Sometimes I felt like that, but from now, I won't feel like that.
You won't feel like
because
that.
this film proved comedy is not a easy thing. This film proved comedy is not a small thing. This film proved comedy also equally important. Comedy is also equally bigger. So this film proved. Now I don't feel like that comedy is not acknowledged by the people whoever there. No, people are ready to watch, and people giving so much big revenues like a big star films. So in that way they get a judgment. No, now I'm feeling proud myself. Damn, I'm doing comedy films. I'm happy.
This is what you're going to do.
Yeah, so I don't want to do same kind of films again and again, but I don't miss my strength. So whatever I have my strength, in my films, there is on and off entertainment. That sometimes I'll do complete entertainer, sometimes I'll go do drama films, even though I don't miss this kind of entertainment.
Right.
So this is my path. So I'll travel in this path.
You're doing a next film with Chiranjeevi, and he's a like very big star, and very big stars have a very particular image, right? So how is your image and his image going to merge?
Now it's too early to answer because so I met Chiranjeevi Garu recently, and still we are working on the storyline.
Right.
So,
No,
it's a
generally,
it's
yeah.
very big challenge for me. It's a big challenge. So I always try to put a challenge for myself. Otherwise, I don't get kick. So I put a big target or I put a big challenge for me. Then I'll work even better, or I will work even harder.
Right.
So Chiranjeevi Garu didn't do this kind of complete entertainer in recent times.
Yeah.
So he's also didn't do what his strength actually. So his strength is epic. His strength, he have immense comic timing. He's a all his previous films, you go to his, in the past, and Gang Leader, Rowdy Armaldu, Garana Magudu. So these are all industry hits, every film. So nowadays, no, he's doing all different kind of genres, and he did Saira. It's a very big hit, and Godfather, he went into another genre, and of that Walter, it's like entertainment. It's a complete,
Yeah.
not entertainment. It's like action and entertainment. So now I am going to tap that genre. So even I am very excited, and I'm in touch with Chiranjeevi Garu, and let's see, it's going to another miracle.
But when you say I'm very excited, is there one part of you that is also saying I'm also scared?
Yeah. It's a mixed feeling
It's a
now.
mixed
So
feeling.
because there is no script in my hand, if you ask this question after 3 months, I can give a better answer. Yes.
Yeah. No,
I'll-
I just wanted a general answer because
It's definitely,
Yeah.
I have a confidence. I am going to give a super duper film for Chiranjeevi Garu.
Right.
This is my answer for your question. Definitely, I can give the best, because I watched his so many films and I imitated him. So I know how to present Chirugaru, what kind of a Chirugaru the people wants to see. Those kind of things there are in my mind. I have to work on the script first. That's my first thing is do good script, and after the top ups on the whatever that Anil na kind of my kind of magical things, I have to implant in the film, in the script. So first of all, I want to do the script first. That's why for every film, before I don't give any heads up like that I'm going to deliver a super duper blockbuster, I'm going to kill this. I can't say like that, because before you asked me, what is your mental status after every successful film? After this successful film, my mind is blank now. So I'm enjoying the success. Now I have a fear. So what's my next?
Yeah.
So the people put me here now. So I have to. The expectations are big. So I have to deliver another super duper hit. What kind of a film I have to write? What kind of a script I have to choose? Like that, all it's like clumsy is my mind is.
So let's go back to you had Venkatesh, you had F2, F3, and now Sankranti. What is your tuning with him?
It's like a frequency, wavelength, whatever it is. And Venki Garu and me, the same kind of personalities we both are. Same
Okay.
kind of personalities.
Which
and
means
we'll-
what? Like what
So
kind?
we love to have fun.
Okay.
And we want to smile. We are very positive. We are very positive and we are very grounded. So the all qualities, every small things also, it's like match to each other. So that is the biggest strength of our combination. So if you come to F2 and F3, so he straight away believes me.
Yeah.
Anil, go and do it. I'm there for you. If the hero gives that kind of a belief, so that become a big responsibility for me. So I have to do something. So hero is trusting me like anything. So I don't want to lose that trust on me like that. So I'll put 100% my efforts, and even better, I'll take more care in in 1% of negligence also I don't want to take. So that kind of hard work I'll do for every film. And for Venki Garu and me, another big advantage is, and he have a great comic timing in him. So F2, F3 are little, I explored him like in a louder way. So, and this, if you observe, it's very subtle in this film. So that is the biggest change I decided to take in this film. So it worked out very well. So the difference of presenting a characterization of Venkatesh Garu and everything, so comparatively F2, F3, this is very, very, very different. So that's why people were liked even more than the other two films.
So was the idea to incorporate the age jokes?
Yeah.
That is the referencing him. Was it his idea or your idea?
So one is mine and other is he insisted me to put, like in the train scene, the Bhagyam character and hero is coming in the trains. He said that Mudru Bendakai. Mudru Bendakai means like I was aged. So he himself said that put this dialogue. And sir, already we are putting with me Meenakshi. In the flashback, he himself asked that we have an age gap. Then she said that the age gap works for this marriage in nowadays.
Yeah.
So that kind of logic she says. The same again said, sir, already we said once with Meenakshi, is it necessary to do here? No, do it. Because that clarity he have.
Yeah.
And if you give that kind of clarity to the public also, these kind of, the outside people will talk, what the age of hero. So every hero have a screen age while writing a script. But the real age won't work into the film, no? So that kind of small things also you want to take care. So you address the things very nicely. And suppose that boy danced and imitates him, Venki Garu, that also he enjoyed a lot. While writing, I got little scared that whether he can do it or whether he can accept it or not. So he thoroughly enjoyed it, and he even improvised it. He also danced with the kid, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So those things, Venki Garu, in that way, he's superb. And he always think himself, make, he always think himself like that. He always watching film in the auditorium while doing also. So while doing a character or while playing a role in the film, he himself thinks that he's in the auditorium. So like that, he comes to the judgment. Okay, this scene is working or this is not working. So that in that way is very, very practical and is very sensible.
You like to have comedies in trains.
Yeah.
There's a long stretch in Sarleru.
Sarleru, it's big, long stretch actually.
I love that stretch. Huh?
Yeah.
It's a fantastic
Yeah,
stretch. So,
very nice.
the-
Yeah, somehow no. So
is there a little superstition or something?
not exactly. So Srinu Vaitla's film is there, one Srinu Vaitla sir's film, like Venki call it. Like when I was in college, I saw that film like a number of times. As every day I'll go to the theater and watch that. I'm a fun lover. In that film, there is a big train sequence. So maybe it's subconscious, it's there in the subconscious. So I wanted to execute in Saraleru Nikavaru. And this film also, it's a small thing.
Yeah.
It's like very, not a bigger track.
I was immediately reminded of that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you said that if the hero gives you confidence, that's all. That's everything. Right from Patas, I know you had trouble for the first film finding a hero. Can you tell me how you decided on the heroes for all your films, like starting from Patas?
For the Badas, I approached Kalyanram directly first. So at that time, he was not in a mood to do this film, as he is working on his film, other film. He said that we like the script and go and do with the big star. This is not my film, because it suits to NTR Garu or Pawan Kalyan Garu. So why you came to me? So go and do this film with the star. Arey yaar, I want to do film with you, because they were all busy.
Yeah.
I'm not at all getting a opportunity to meet them. So I am available, option is yours. You are my available option. I'll deliver a good super duper hit for you. Please do this. And he said no. After that, it's like 2-3 years. More than 2.5 years, 3 years, I roamed whole industry. I met almost 6 to 7 heroes. I narrated to everybody. And few people liked it. And few people want to produce it. And some, because of few technical reasons, it couldn't happen. And after that, again, I come to Kalyan Ram Garu. I came to Kalyan Ram Garu. Again, I asked him, sir, take a last chance with me. And at that time, his film got released Om and became very flop, and they are all in one loop. So no, we have to take a break. Then I asked Kalyan Ram Garu, sir, please do this film. Anyway, you decided to take a break. So give me one chance and do one more risk with me. Then he promised me, okay, Anil, I'll do your film, because I love your confidence, and I am giving a promise to you. If no one comes to produce this film, even then also, I produce for you, because I gave a word. So in that way, he is a god to me, Kalyan Ram Garu, because he trusted me and he trusted my script, and he stood for me.
Yeah.
If that day, if he didn't produce this film, Patas, I'm not there. Exactly by tomorrow or day after this, 10 years, Jan 23rd, 2015, my first film got released. No, it's a 10 years journey.
Congrats.
Because of that person, he took risk on me, and at that when he was in tough times.
Right.
So he was not in good times. He was in very tough times. At that time, he took that risk on me, and I became a director. After that, I never looked back. And every film now, I want to do immediately a good project. I don't want to take time. So that's why, so wherever the available option, wherever the hero is free in this slot, I'll go there.
So
Supreme also, immediately I went, the Dilraj Garu took me to the 1 or 2 big heroes. Again, the same problem. So they committed other films. I have to wait 1 more year, and I don't want to waste time, sir.
Can you name some of these big heroes?
So I don't want to name that.
Yeah.
So again, the Saidaram Tej is ready to do it. And okay, we can go do. Okay. And after that, Raviteja Garu. I go and meet Raviteja Garu. Before Raviteja Garu also, it happened again. I went to the 1 more 2 other stars. And again, it's a process. You see, the stars know, they are very keen, whether he can deliver it or not, whether we can trust him or not. It's going to be like he can handle with me or not. These kind of questions, they keep on thinking, no? That's why they will take time before the project, taking a decision about the project. So me, no, so I want to run. So who are ready to do with me? So in that, I decided the hero who excited to work with me, then I go and I went and worked with them. So Raviteja Garu is very excited to work with me, and even I am very excited to work with him because Raviteja Garu is a very, very good person. I met him before a number of times I met him. After that, Venkatesh Garu, and I'm a big fan of him. So even Venki Garu also.
That's F2, right?
F2. Yeah, it's very he's a very friendly kind of a personality, as we discussed before.
And he was the first choice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I decided to go and do with Venkatesh Garu because I'm waiting to do with Venkatesh Garu because since 2004, the long back 2004, he did one film entertainment like Malleshwari. After that, he don't do any kind of.
That was with Katrina, right?
Katrina, yeah, Katrina.
Yeah.
That's the only film. After that, he never, only Namo Venkatesh and one which he did with Srinu Vaitla.
Right.
That also, it's like 14, 15 years back when I was in 2019, when I met him. So in that space, he didn't do any film because which is his superb strength.
Yeah.
In that genre, he delivered industry hits. Why he is now doing, yeah? Like that question came to me and I went immediately and I
The
met
same
him.
question like Chiranjeevi, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So I met Venkatesh Garu and he liked the point, the wife and husband point, like fun and frustration. The basic idea, he liked it. So we can go do. And immediately we start the process and we deliver a blockbuster, like how the Sankranti Vasanam surprised everybody. 2019, F2 surprised everybody. And it collected like 150 crore, 160 crore gross in those days. So that is the biggest lift for my career. Until that, 3 films, these are 3 super duper hits, Patas blockbuster. But even though the overseas also, they didn't do well actually. The F2 became 2.2 million, the first $1 million film for me.
For you. Okay.
For me, yeah. So there the game changed. Then after that, directly I went and fall in Mahesh Babu sir's ground. One kick, Venki Garu kicked me, and simply I directly landed at Mahesh Babu sir, Mahesh Babu sir space. So then that is another memorable experience. And
Was that difficult to crack that script? Because when you when you have an actor with an image and see with Venkatesh, for instance, he has a very fluid image. He's done all kinds of films, right? It's like he can do Chanti, he can do this, he can do everything. Like whereas Mahesh Babu by now has become a like he can only do like these powerful, you know what I mean, like a mega hero kind of a thing, right? So when you're writing a script for him, and the same question I'm kind of asking, I asked you about Chiranjeevi also, like, was it difficult to crack that script?
Yeah, it's very difficult to, it's very difficult for me at that time because my previous film is F2 at that time and immediate film is Sarilero. So F2 became like a big hit and it worked for families like in superb way. So I don't want to do complete action film for Mahesh Garu. If I go and do that complete action film with Mahesh Garu without comedy or without this kind of family related content, so it might be a risk for Sankranti. And it's coming to again another Sankranti release. That's why forcefully I implanted the train comedy in the film. If you observe, there is nothing happen if you cut it off.
Yeah.
For the film, it was not at all useful to the film. The only idea got into my mind, the people are waiting for comedy because the previous film is F2. So I don't want to take risk. So it worked. So anyway, I forcefully I planted in the film also, it worked. So, and it helped the film also in another way. And Mahesh Garu have great comic timing and he is very good at action and his cutout and his everything. So Mahesh Garu, we can place him in any kind of role. So his cutout and his timing and his, everything perfect. So he did with Srinu Vaitla is a Dukudu is the biggest hit. So where he did comedy. So at the same time, I don't want to do complete comedy, action, complete entertainer also. So I want to do a proper action with the decent amount of comedy. So that's a proper mix of a decent comedy and the proper action. So that's why it collected, it's like more than 250 crores, 230 or 240, it's collected more than. It became a very big hit, even though there's a big competition with Alavai Kontapuram, right. Allu Arjun Garu. The big competition, even though we got our numbers, even though we got our good revenues because of Mahesh Babu Garu's stamina, star power, at the same time the elements what I placed in the film, that interval action block and the mind block song, he danced like, before that mind block Mahesh Garu didn't dance like that. And so Sarileru he danced, it's like after that every film, one dance number must in his films until Guntur Karam, if you observe, in every film. So in that way he killed and the auditoriums were shaken at the time. So there are so many action blocks. There is one action fight like with the kids with the small young boys with the older fellow.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Ramana Lodethalra, that became a that water that the dialogue also became viral when the film released. So whatever the responsibility I took for Mahesh Garu, I deliver it, and that is the biggest highest grasser of Mahesh Babu Garu even till today. So I achieved. After that, from F2 slowly that whatever you discussed about the trolling, no, that started from the F2. Before F2 it wasn't there actually. I haven't faced anything before F2. So from F2 slowly it became, they are judging whatever you said in the comedy and all. After that I immediately did F3 again with Venkatesh Garu to continue the franchisee. So for F3, uh, uh, I did one mistake. Actually wanted to continue from the where I stopped from F2. I have to continue from there actually.
Sequel.
No, the same sequel means the where we stopped after Venki Garu got married. No, if I continue from there, F3 could have been better.
Like an extension kind of
extension of kind of script that could have been better. What I did know, like a Golmaal series, I did. I went for another plot line, another new content.
Yeah.
So that was one mistake I did. So if I do like extension of F2, that result could have been better. The F3 also like is good super hit movie, not like F2. People were expected like that, the same kind of character, the same kind of fun they expected in F3. But the total different content, different script, even though they blessed me, even though they gave a super hit for me, that's why I'm always thankful to the audience. Even when I do small mistakes also, they accepted my mistakes. So after that, you all know about Bhagavan Kesari. That's another beautiful journey. And I feel
again Balaya was the
option. Balaya Garu, see, since so many years we are planning to work. We both are trying to work together, Balakrishna Garu and me. So it didn't happen because of I was busy and he was busy with his films. So suddenly the slot available for both of us. Okay, chalo, this is the right time we can collaborate and we can do.
So in these films, do you have the story, and or do you say after I sign the hero, I make a story for that hero?
Both. So if I have an idea, so I can make it according to the star image or star's strength, whatever he have. So first I write an idea. After that I develop when hero comes into the frame. Or else the different one hero have one kind of a strength. No, I can't make the same film with the same other hero. So that's why always I try to first I want to close the production house also. I'll tell that who is the hero, what kind of a project I'm going to do. Then once hero got finalized, then I work on script completely.
மொத்த குடும்பம் மாப்பிள மாதிரி ரெடியா வர இந்த கல்யாணம் ராம்ராஜ் கல்யாணம்.
South India's #1 travel brand. You know you are special when you're with GT Holidays.
Your dream plot awaits for you at OMR, ECR and GST with Nama Family Group.